Now I do have to correct myself here. They are doing NACS handles. Hi, it's JP. I'm here at the Cambridge ONroute station, and it is open for business. So let's plug in. Pesky charge port, parked a mile away from it. Have a look at the screen, all is good. Grab our CCS handle. Try to do this one-handed. Good luck. One-handed. Yay. What does it say? Authenticate with tag or mobile app. Invalid authentication. Please try again. Well, that's not a glowing first try endorsement, is it? Let's try this again. Okay, so we'll unplug, shake the water off this thing. Charging ended, no kidding. Not spectacular. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try it the other way. I think it'll work either way. Can I do this? Authenticate. Checking tag. Authenticated. All right, now we'll connect the cable. Not ideal. And hold the plug steady, preparing charge. Do you really need the monologue? Probably not, but you get it anyway. And it's thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. And it's charging. Now, all right, this thing's at 65% and doesn't charge particularly well, so vehicle limits, that's nice. Tells you that it's the car that's the charging power limit. That is excellent. What would be really nice is if it showed you what the vehicle was asking for. I know that's kind of implied, but still, I thought you could. You can. Just took a while. Well, there's my projected charging curve. Nice. I was just talking to some nice folks in a Mustang Mach-E, and they said they made a trip to Toronto, and today they stopped at the Cambridge South units and charged, and then came back here and charged. Had no problems. They were happy. It was super easy. Everything worked, and I told them that they had the best timing in the world. So I just noticed that the ports that are available here are different than what were originally installed, because we had one CHAdeMO and the rest were CCS. But now we've got NACS and CCS, CHAdeMO and CCS, and NACS and CCS. So they've swapped out ports. I'm also happy to see that they have a more sensible sign here than the one we saw on Cambridge South. I think we're going to go over there in a second to see if those are running. I think they are, and if they've changed out the sign. And just taking a look at this cabinet, this is what I call a Kempower double wide cabinet. 200 kilowatts a door. Oh, big truck. Let's go across the highway and see what's going on at Cambridge South. Let's unplug and away we go. Press, wait, click, unplug. Okay, well, I'm here at the Cambridge South location, and we have a really loud truck. We've still got all the pylons up, and these stations I would describe as blocked off, but if we go over here and have a little look at it, they are in fact powered up. Now I do have to correct myself here, because when I came here before, there were no NACS handles, and I thought, oh, they're doing something different than the other stations I'd seen upgraded. But clearly, I was just here too early, and in fact, they are doing NACS handles. So there's 2 NACS handles, 3 CS handles, and 1 CHAdeMO, covering the bases. Now, if I remember correctly, that's technically 1 less CCS connector than was here before, but the advantage is they're probably going to work, whereas the other ones, maybe not. And also, if you have a NACS adapter, you can use one of the NACS connectors instead. So there are 5 non-CHAdeMO connectors available for use for most people. That's a bonus, although still only 400 kilowatts of site power. So these suckers are powered up, and NACS and CCS. Let's look at the other stations. Oh, upgraded sign, that makes more sense. That's good. Powered up, CHAdeMO and CCS. And NACS and CCS also powered up. Based on what those folks told me about the station, I'm guessing you can charge here, but it is definitely still blocked off. So maybe you could use it. What do you think? Should I try it? Oh, okay, well, when in Rome. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do the old one-handed trick here. Not impossible. And it says authenticate with tag. Takes its sweet time doing that. Authenticated, preparing to charge. Monologue, you don't need. Handshake, taking its sweet time, and it is charging. So, at least on IV0625, despite the pylons, you can charge here. Another successful upgrade, I would say. Presumably they're going to come and collect their pylons pretty darn soon, but stations are working, charging in progress. Congratulations, IV. You've unlocked functional charging.